What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm the warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
What does tough look like?
A graveyard of people who are either dead or soon will be. Badlands are Kadar's dumping ground. Like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep. Worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. Yeah. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Alright, Sam. Show me what we've got.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
So, no skinny dipping?
No dipping at all, Pathfinder. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
The water's on fire. That's not natural, right?
An exothermic reaction from the sulfuric acid coming in contact with water in the atmosphere.
No wonder it's toxic.
When we're paired up, I notice you're often taking position close to Ryder.
Could be.
Seems like a deliberate attempt to be the one protecting her.
She's the Pathfinder.
You do that when you're out there with the others?
Not so much.
I see. Should be enough glyphs.
We did it. Well, you did it.
One down, 2 to go.
Here they come!
Pathfinder. This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Okay, cut the crap. You got a problem with me, Costa?
I don't know. Are you actually here?
If I'm not, you're haunted.
I mean here. With the initiative. We're doing something important.
And you don't trust me.
Like I said, depends on whether you're here.
My sensors read an outlaw weapon cache nearby. I suggest scanning for information.
It says here this weapon cache is headed for a specific camp. Sam?
With more information, I can determine the source of the transmissions.
Wind farm. These exiles sure are resourceful.
Must be how they power Kadara Port.
The camp ahead is not registered in Outcast or Collective
Keep a lookout!
Records Pathfinder.
Sniper, keep down.
detect a data pad in the area.
Looks like the collective tried to get a ransom out of the outcasts. Wonder if it worked.
The attached nav point has been removed, Pathfinder. I can't determine the exchange location.
You like things simple, don't you, Costa? Want everything black and white.
Do you have a point?
We've fought together, bled together. When have I knocked on balls out to support or protect them?
Was that for the team or what you wanted from the team?
What's the difference?
Exactly.
I was hoping for more...
Pathfinder. Then Tarev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Found it.
Well, that's busted.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, meridians.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
Yep. Only easy stuff ahead.
Now that that's done, perhaps you could speak to Reyes about the murders in Kadara Port. This area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
Don't forget Sloane, and how she hates the initiative.
What about the charlatan?
Underground, maybe?
Hopefully there's a way down. We're gonna need a really big drill. Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
That doesn't look like an outcast or collective camp. Let's check it out.
We've got targets!
I think that's enough.
I appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave.
I've got experience with Remnant tech. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
This isn't Ryder's first model.
How is that possible?
It'll be easier to show you.
Good at this.
All right, one more in the vault should be open.
So, do you like vids?
I prefer doing biddable things, not watching.
Outlaw camp ahead.
We've got targets!
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Nice work.
Anyone know some good shanties? I could pull a parrot out of my ass.
Liam? No. Just no.
Been watching you in combat. You're a dead-eye shot.
Dead eyes are easy to hit. They don't move around. But what's the point? They're already dead.
Looks like those exiles stole tech from the port. We should be careful.
Judgy one, aren't you? That the cop in you?
No, it's the crisis response. Most dangerous thing after a disaster? Users.
I'd have guessed bears.
Real close second. Cave ahead. Worth checking? Every planet fighting us every step. This can't be our new normal.
You can get used to anything.
I saw that in Crisis. That far away, got used to it look. Not happening to me.
I think everyone starts like that.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Look at those stalagmites. Tights? I can never get that right.
Stalactites. Think of it like they're holding tightly to the ceiling. Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here?
Out of options. This way. Tunnel as deep as anything. We better find something. Let there be light.
You hear that?
Intruders! Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
No one else in the collective hesitated to shoot me.
We're a big organization. Low-level operatives might not have gotten the word. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, Ardy.
That's some super villain lair shit right there.
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
I didn't come here to cause problems.
You just have interesting timing. Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
This is what happens when you rule from the shadows.
Organizations with a face aren't immune to greedy bastards. Trust me. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating the charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
Maybe I could help. I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the Sulphur Springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel.
Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
It appears the Collective are attempting. Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi. Sulfur levels are normal.
Not our culprit, then. Didn't peg the Collective as gardeners.
Caution. This plant is highly noxious, Pathfinder.
Damn.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't hurt to check.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's Asari, which fits our footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation. High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
Thought the Collective would have a better handle on their people, even recruits.
We're not soldiers. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
There are high levels of sulfur in your clothes.
What?
How'd the sulfur get there if you haven't left in weeks?
I oversee our water filters, make sure they aren't tampered with. I shouldn't have to tell you that Kadara's water is full of sulfur. Is that reason enough, creep?
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
Don't mind me. Need something? Go bother Crux.
You're a testy one.
Sorry. Haven't slept in 36 hours, thanks to another shit job.
36 hours. That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
The charlatans send you to the Sulphur Springs?
I smell that bad, huh? Like I said, it was a shit job, but I can't talk details. Especially to an outsider. See you around, Pathfinder.
Dorado's heart rate elevated when you mentioned the Sulphur Springs, Pathfinder.
We should talk to...
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I asked about her last job, she was evasive.
Her mission was at the port. She should have been nowhere near the springs. Aquila, detain Dorado, quietly.
On it.
Good work, Pathfinder. I'll make sure the charlatan knows you helped us settle the matter.
Another generator.
More lights. They lead to something?
Nice work.
Close to anyone exiled from the Nexus?
Nope. Wasn't close to anyone who wasn't either.
Remnant. They're completely fried.
Bullet holes match weapons from the Milky Way, Pathfinder.
Idiots are stripping the monolith for scrap.
That should do it. Hey, I'm getting better at this. Okay, get to the vault and fix Kadara's water.
Camped on EOs for how long?
The days kind of bled together. Too busy to sleep regular.
Pretty tough to do it alone, I'll give you that.
Easier than you think. You see people die and just don't do that.
Exiles have quite a setup over there. Won't be happy to see us.
Hostiles ahead!
I don't like the look of that tech. Might be outlaws.
They're outfitting us a lot better than the first tries.
It's pretty clear they didn't expect people to live. Harsh.
I was there. They weren't betting they'd fail. They were hoping they wouldn't.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
I need actuators. Watch for observer remnant.
Then what?
And then the same as always. Shoot and loot.
I can get behind that.
We've got targets! How toxic can it be?
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running. Well, we turned the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
You've got that bond.
Okay, we should be able to get to the purification console. I gotta admit, this is kind of exciting.
Pathfinder, this may affect your escape from the purification field.
That's it.
Pathfinder. The way across is console activated.
Overload coming up.
Decisions. Remnant. You can lay low or take them on. have here? Got it. Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
I will add this map to your interface, Pathfinder.
There's a trick to this interface. Let's figure it out. They're not happy with us. Someone must have left a hint behind somewhere. A high concentration of data here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
Another
Yeah, these boxes, they're all over.
Highlighting interface connections, Pathfinder.
Let's get all of these activated. Here they come!
Will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean? Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! It's less terrifying. Let's get out of here. There's hope for Kadara yet.
Sent out?
The ones who died? What kind of question is that?
Excuse me for wondering if I should get attached. Been alone before. I can do it again. Hostiles ahead!
That exile camp has a high concentration of registered criminals, Pathfinder. Area. Scanning will reveal more information.
This weapon cache was headed for the same location as the first.
With more data, I can triangulate the source.
Starting to click as a team. I feel like this scarred Arcturian I tangled with, and the mercs he... What?
Your head is always in a vid. Make your own story.
It wasn't... You know what? Never mind.
This is the location from the Splendor bit, Pathfinder. Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Looks like outlaws. Friends of Spender?
Not registered to either of Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. This is the location from the Splendor bit, Pathfinder. Anti-vehicular mines ahead. It's best to proceed on foot.
Looks like outlaws. Friends of Spender?
Uh-oh. We got company!
That's not company! That's the Pathfinder!
Spender must have blabbed. Let's get out of here!
Quick, get on the shuttle! Hurry up!
What the? No, wait!
The shuttle left without them.
The bastard left us! Of course he did!
Nice work. So Spender's been sneaking goods from the Nexus to these exiles. Why?
This Arone seems concerned about something hidden in Spender's apartment on the Nexus. The datapad mentions a scrambler, which would explain the state of the file in the security archives. I highly recommend finding it.
So, find the scrambler, nail Spender. Check. This must be a rendezvous point for these exiles. Remote enough.
Spender appears to know it well. Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
The shuttle left without them.
What the hell do we do now?
I guess we fight.
Back on the remnant, are you?
I don't get to study them if I let them shoot us.
Fair enough.
city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
Well, this is depressing.
You sound disappointed.
No, it's fine. Fine.
Got any bread?
Don't get greedy.
Music? Dancing? Booze? Hell yes.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
What's it like spending your time down here?
Better than back home. Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well, he's a couple of chords low on EZO, if you know what I mean. But now I'm here, and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey, you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right. Good luck with that.
My, look who's crossed my path. Pathfinder Ryder. Remember me? The innocent man you exiled?
Milk and run, sis. So you found your way to Katara.
Not many places Mariette and I could have ended up. Other than dead, of course.
So your wife stuck by you.
Surprised? I told her the truth. She struggled with it. That day on Eos, I did what was necessary to survive. Mariette sees that. Turns out this life suits us. There's freedom in living by your wits. And we've had to rely on each other completely.
I'm glad some good has come of this.
I'm sure you've been racked with worry. I suppose I should thank you. So thank you, Pathfinder. I'll give Mariette your best.
You there? Got a conversation. Want to make some easy credits?
Only if it's legal.
Of course. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Dralier. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated. What's your poison?
I'm not picky.
My kind of customer.
First round's on me. You're more reputable than my usual clientele.
I'll let you get back to it.
Call later. I'm drinking. And leave the bottle. Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Crawla's. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was the betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would a Rokar be in Kadara port?
It's Angaran built. And before Sloane, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way...
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara port.
I sound pretty integral to this plan.
Sam is integral. You're a bonus.
Hey, I haven't agreed to help you yet.
I feel good about my chances. One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.